Hello everyone, this is Matherspolitico here, and today, as promised, we're at Mentone Station and the Mentone area, and today's topic is about how people view today's planet and the world that we live in as of now. What do you think that needs to improve on in society today?
What needs to be improved? I reckon we all need to be a lot nicer to each other, fair to everyone.
I reckon that's a good start. And second question, what do you think Australia's government needs to improve on, most importantly, in the coming election?
Mate, I've got no clue about politics yet.
That's alright, that's fine. Last but not least, do you have any ideas or tips that could help the future generations?
Just care about the surroundings, care about the environment, do what you can to help everyone else.
I reckon that's good. Today, what do you think society needs to improve on today?
I think society in general needs to improve on looking after the environment and also the welfare of young people and homeless people, and particularly like with the crisis we have in Melbourne, like in the city, a lot of people living on the streets, got nowhere to go and struggling, and I guess also with the refugee crisis as well. Like with Manus and Nauru, I guess, trying to find a solution to help those people and, give them opportunities. And by being in those detention centres, it's actually costing the government more money than, if they were actually, being able to be productive and giving them jobs, it would also bring money into the economy. And I think with young people and like a lot of homelessness as well, like they have to address that. I guess they just sort of think, all they think about is like big business and how much money they make. Yeah, so that's important as well.
And do you have any ideas that could help the future generations in the...
I guess it's just looking after people. Like, there's a lot of elderly people that are in homes and, young people that need obviously help with different issues that they're going through. So I guess if those two generations were to help each other out, there would be a lot less problems. And I guess a lot of old people are lonely, we've got no one to talk to and, they just,
totally agree.
Don't have any family or friends and I think with young people, there are a lot of young people that want to make a difference like yourselves, and that's really awesome. So, and I think...
Thank you.
As well with the environment too, with climate change, and probably you guys have seen the protests in the city recently, the vegan protesters. A lot of people have been against them, thinking, these guys, they're shutting down the economy and, they're trying to steal animals. But at the same time, I guess they're trying to make a point that, cruelty to animals is not on and people should have an option to choose.
Too easy, but thank you very much.
Hey guys, how are you today? What's your names?
My name's Mark.
Andrea.
Hey guys, how are you? So what do you think the biggest problem in society today is?
For me, I think the biggest problem is the difference in the haves and the have-nots, the difference of income, the difference of opportunity, and the dawning realisation by the people who haven't got things that other people have got things, and they're just starting to realise that.
Yep. And what about yourself?
All right, well, same here, but the environment. I've been thinking about the environment ever since I first realised that we were ruining it, absolutely ruining it. And I'm thinking about you lot and just the waste. We just need to refuse, reuse and recycle more.
So what do you think we can do to fix both these problems? Like the government in particular with the election coming up?
One of the things that you notice as you're starting to get older, I'm 60 now, and one of the things I notice is that governments throughout the world, they just think about the next 4 years and they don't give a toss about the next 10 years. And what Andrea's saying about waste and the way we've got to address the idea that plastics are taking over the world, and also that there's long-term societal disruption. It takes someone to think, we've got to do something that's going to last 20 years. We've got a nation build. And sadly, that no one's got the nerve to do that.
And what about yourself? Do you agree with that?
Yep, definitely agree with it. And then technology, so the science, technology, there's amazing things that we've got around. Just look, our light, what it will do. Surely we can be doing more for society to support it without using all the energy we do.
Yep, awesome. Thanks guys, thank you for your time. Thanks.
I'm here with Joe. So, Joe, what do you think the biggest problem in today's society is?
Yeah, probably lack of medical care for those who need it the most.
Yeah, good point there. I agree. The medical system is dreadfully underfunded. Good point. Thank you for your time, Joe.
No worries, brother. Cheers.
Hello, I'm with.
Jersey.
And what do you reckon is the biggest problem in today's society?
That politics are ruining it for young people
Why do you think that is?
because they're old and annoying.
All right, thank you, Jersey.
So, Jack, what do you think needs improving on society today?
Gotta be honest, I reckon the biggest problem in society is the media.
And why do you think that? What do the media do that you think causes major problems?
The media will pick far sides in order to cause anger in the public and get public discourse going, which then just results in more attention for them.
Can you give us an example on this one?
Well, know that Wali Dali from The Project? Yeah. He's just he's insulting anyone he can. It doesn't matter the left or right. He's just trying to create insults just to get people annoyed, so more people just,
Do you think that has anything to do with Rupert Murdoch owning Channel 10, wanting to achieve his own political agenda? Do you think that has some of the case in the media? Higher up people wanting to achieve their own political agenda in Australia's politics?
I definitely believe that they would push forward their own political opinions in order to achieve more public agreement with them.
Yep, for sure. And so what do you think a key thing the government could do this election to change our society for the better?
I'm not too sure, because on one hand, while the media is a problem, you can't then censor it, because then that becomes a bit authoritarian.
So you want some type of censoring in the media, but
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I'm not sure what to do, but yeah.
So you're not sure what to do?
Nah.
The youth of today, people.
All right, I'm with here today.
Mac, how are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Well, what do you reckon is today's biggest problem in society?
I think everyone is very mad when you go out in the streets or when you go outside. Everyone just seems very angry and ready to jump down your throat. Everyone needs to lighten up, I reckon.
I reckon that's very true. What do you reckon the government needs to do in the next election for Australia? If you
I don't know, I'm not a man in politics, brother.
That's all right, that's absolutely fine. And do you have any tips for anyone to improve society for the future?
Glass half full kind of thing. Stay positive. It's good for you.
Very nice. Oh, thank you, Matt.
Thank you, mate. I'll shake your hand.
Thank you.
I'm here with
Alex.
Now, Alex, what do you think the society's biggest problem is at the moment?
I think it's lack of support outside of hospitals and trying to preempt people coming into hospital, preemptive healthcare and preventative measures in the community and educating people on the matter of health before they end up in hospital and wasting billions of dollars.
Yeah, so if the government was to spend more money on these, preemptive measures, then we could save a lot of money when people finally do go to hospital, as these actions would not be taken. Good point. Thank you for your time, Alex.
No worries.
After a successful day of interviews, it is clear to us right now that there is a disengaged youth society today with some of the answers they've given, and there's a wide variety of political views and opinions about what's wrong in today's society and how the government can fix it. Well, that's it for today's first ever Matherspolitico street interview, and hopefully you can catch us all soon in our next video. Thank you.